Bold claim, a leading therapy now adds a new option for generalized myasthenia gravis, GMG, delivering durable muscle strength gains and a meaningful reduction in steroid use. Yet this breakthrough also raises questions about long-term safety, access, and how it compares to existing treatments. Here's a clearer, expanded look at what this FDA approval means and how the data stack up. New approval for Inebilizumab, Uplizna, in GMG. The FDA has approved Inebilizumab (GDON), Uplizna, Amgen, to treat adults with anti-AChR or anti-MuSK antibody-positive generalized myasthenia gravis. This decision follows results from the MINT trial, NCT 045242773, which demonstrated notable improvements in muscle strength and a substantial ability to taper steroids. A key aspect of MINT is that it was the first study in GMG to include a planned steroid taper. By week 26, about 87.4% of participants receiving Inebilizumab could reduce their daily steroid dose to 5 mg or less, a significant step toward minimizing long-term steroid exposure. What the MINT trial showed. In the randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled MINT study, participants were either AChR positive, N equals 190, or MuSK positive, N equals 48. Eligible patients had moderate to severe disease, meeting MGFA class 2 to 4 criteria, and baseline MG-ADL and QMG scores indicating meaningful functional impairment. All participants were on a stable regimen of steroids or immunosuppressants at randomization. The primary endpoint was the change in MG-ADL score from baseline at week 26, with key secondary endpoints including MG-ADL and QMG changes at week 26 by treatment arm. At week 26, the Inebilizumab group showed a substantial advantage over placebo. The overall MG-ADL improvement favored the drug by about 1.9 points, -4.2 with Inebilizumab vs -2.2 with placebo, p less than 0.0001. By week 52, the gap widened to 2.8 points in favor of Inebilizumab, reflecting a total difference of roughly 4.7 points versus 1.9 points in the placebo group. Additional week 26 findings included QMG score, a 2.5-point advantage for treated patients, -4.8 vs -2.3, p equals 0.0002. For AChR positive patients, MG-ADL improvement of about 1.8 points, -4.2 vs -2.4, p equals 0.0015, and QMG improvement of around 2.5 points, -4.4 vs -2.0, p equals 0.0011. For MuSK positive patients, MG-ADL improvement of about 2.2 points, -3.9 vs -1.7, p equals 0.0297, and QMG improvement of about 2.3 points, -5.2 vs -3.0, p equals 0.1326. An exploratory analysis focusing on AChR positive patients through week 52 revealed a further improvement in the MG-ADL score and a pronounced QMG decline with Inebilizumab, MG-ADL difference of 2.8 points, QMG drop of 5.8 points for the Inebilizumab group vs 1.4 for placebo, 95% CI, -5.9 to -2.8. Dosing and administration. Inebilizumab is given intravenously as an initial loading phase, 2 300 mg infusions 2 weeks apart, followed by 2 more 300 mg infusions over the next year, 6 months apart. This regimen supports a longer interval between maintenance doses, contributing to 6 months of treatment-free time between maintenance administrations for many patients. What this means for GMG treatment options. As GMG prevalence rises globally, Inebilizumab adds a new mechanism of action to the treatment landscape. The drug is already approved for other autoimmune conditions, anti-AQP4 positive neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder and IgG4 related disease, so its broader immunologic profile may offer additional benefits for some patients. Clinical and practical considerations. Efficacy. The MINT data show meaningful improvements in daily functioning and muscle strength, with durable effects through 1 year in many patients. Steroid-sparing potential. A key advantage is the ability to taper or reduce chronic steroid use, addressing a major concern in long-term milligram management. Safety and monitoring. as with other monoclonal antibodies, clinicians will monitor for infusion-related reactions and infection risk, among other potential adverse events. Patient selection. The trial included adults with AChR or MuSK antibodies who met specific MGFA severity criteria and were on stable background therapy. Applicability to broader milligram populations should be discussed on a case-by-case basis. Quotes and perspective. MGFA's leadership emphasizes that managing a rare, chronic illness often means navigating unpredictable relapses and demanding treatment schedules. The new approval represents a meaningful milestone by offering durable efficacy and a dosing plan that can provide patients with extended periods between maintenance infusions. Why this matters, and what may spark debate. This approval highlights a shift toward B-cell targeted therapies in milligram and underscores the importance of steroid-sparing strategies. Critics may question long-term safety, real-world adherence to infusion schedules, or how this option compares with other immunotherapies in diverse patient populations. Do you think Inebilizumab should be considered a first-line option for eligible GMG patients, or should it be reserved for those who cannot tolerate steroids or other therapies? Share your thoughts in the comments. References. For context. FDA approves Uplizna for adults with generalized myasthenia gravis. Amgen press release, December 11, 2025. Shaw and Novak, targeting the root of GMG with Inebilizumab. AJMC, June 2025. Uplizna prescribing information. Amgen, 2024. Inebilizumab FDA approvals for other IgG4-related diseases, contextual background.